Now to controversy in Chautauqua County. It's been more than a month since officials in Jamestown, New York launched an inquiry into a possible conflict of interest surrounding how American Rescue Plan Act funds were distributed to local businesses, and yet it's still unclear tonight if violations were committed.
Justin Gold with our news partner, WNY News Now, with more on how the Jamestown Local Development Corporation may have violated their own bylaws.
In mid-February, $64,000 in American Rescue Plan funding was allocated to It's Your Day Wedding Planning, which is owned by the wife of JLDC board member and city councilman Jeffrey Russell. In addition, $15,000 was given to the Jamestown Skate Products, owned by board member Pete Shira. The board also allocated $9,500 to St. Luke's Episcopal Church. Luke Fodor, he's a board member too.
I spoke to the congressional representative today on that issue. Treasury Department has, for lack of a better term, bounced him from person to person to person. So we are still waiting what is, the status of the state and local fiscal recovery fund guidance.
Part of the problem is that the sub-department of the U.S. Treasury tasked with issuing ARPA guidance is no longer in operation. Nevertheless, the development group is continuing to accept new applications seeking funding. The latest round approved $50,000 to Ball Game Heroes and Pearl City Cycle.
It feels good to see some new business come forward. I would still love to see some existing businesses apply for some of those funding through ARPA that did not and have not.
Both of these businesses started up during the pandemic, which is why board members felt issuing grants was important.
Jamestown has been a city of entrepreneurship, and we have watched our small businesses just flourish during the pandemic and after, and we can't wait to continue supporting them.
Justin Gould, WNY News Now.
Well, the investigation into the potential violations is still ongoing, and at this point it's unclear what needs to be done, if anything, to correct this conflict of interest.
Parts of